Just a little bit more. It's going to fit. Woo! Look at him up. Welcome back again, folks, to the house that never sleeps, and I mean does not ever sleep. Never sleeps. What are we doing? Well, fitting the dovetail, the slow, painful, painstaking process of fitting that little mother right there. See the shims in place. I've been working on it off camera quite a bit, but I thought I'd show you this step, a little bit of what's going on. I've just got chalking the crap out of this down in there. I think you maybe can see that blue chalk. I think you can see that blue chalk down in Hyong. And that way, with the chalk in there, put this thing right in the center, go straight down and fit it in there and work it just a little bit. That rubs the chalk onto this tenon, onto these shims. And then I'll take a chisel. I sharpened this, by the way, and chisel away what I see, where I see the blue at, where the chalk made contact. Just keep doing that. Keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until you're so sick you can barely stand up and think. Let me bring the camera over here closer and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm getting ready to do it right now. I need to chalk it up again using blue chalk, because that's the only color I could find other than white. But let me gather my small collection of thoughts, and I'll bring you over here and show you exactly what's going on. Hold on. So there's your view for now. I've already got pretty good chalk down there. Just taking the chalk and going marking it pretty heavily, really, all the way up the mortise walls. Okay? And the tenon is clean right now, as you can see. I think you can see there, no chalk, or very little bit, might be a little bit on there. I wiped it off, chiseled most of it off. I think you might be able to see this. That's what I removed just today only, several times today. So I want to look back here and get the tenon center of the mortise. Try not to touch the sides, the chalky areas, as the thing gets all the way down in there. Just kind of give him a bump like that. Make sure it's against the body and tight. And then wiggle the thing like this. And make sure it's tight again. Give it another little bit of wiggling each way. And try to lift it straight up out of there. It's getting tight. Like I say, I've been working on it. Now, check this out. Hopefully you're going to be able to see this. Get the light. I can't see the dang camera. There's quite a bit of chalk on there, and it's mostly from here down that way. I think you can see it. I think I'm seeing it. The other side, same thing. Yeah, I believe you can see that chalk okay. There's a good shot. Look at this side from that angle, the light. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so, hold on. Let me bring you down here. Zoom you in a little bit better. Now, all I'm doing now, I can't show you a very good picture of it, but give you an idea of what's going on. Taking a chisel, and I'm just taking off exactly where I see that blue chalk at. There's quite a lot on that very bottom end, the very end down here, more than anywhere else. And that was a fairly good amount right there too. And I'm going to turn it around this way, and you're probably not going to be able to see that until I re-angle the camera here a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I think that's about center. This is hard for me to hold this way so I can show you all. You can see the chalk starts about right there. Just want to lightly remove some of that. Oh, that chisel's sharp now. Wow. And the trick here is you don't want to move too much material off of these at one time. If you do, you screwed up, and then you got to go back and re-shim the thing, start all over again. And that's never fun. Very slow process. As I said, that just makes it a whole lot more slower. There's a lot of chalk on that bottom side down there, so we can afford to take quite a bit of material away here. Get that a little bit smoother right there. Yeah, that's better. There we go. That's it. Smooth that out a little bit. Actually turn it around, probably do that better. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Now we don't have any more chalk on the tenon, okay? It's all wiped clean again. And brush my shavings up here. Then we just do the same thing again. Try to go right down the center of the mortise, all the way in. And if you look here, I don't know if I can show you without bumping the guitar. There's a crack right here. This crack between the fretboard extension and the top is getting smaller and smaller every time I do this. There's a lot of loose crap in that guitar. I'll sweep it out good later when we get caught up on some of the stuff. Now you can see that's starting to fit fairly tight. It's way tighter than it was when the guitar arrived here. So just wiggle it around, try to pick up some of that chalk onto the tenon, and then pull the thing straight up as you can, straight out. And here you can see we have more chalk. I don't know, I can't see that in the camera very well. There's quite a bit there actually. Try to hold a certain way. Maybe you can see that. I really don't know if you can or not in the camera. And there's the other side. I didn't even look at it. It's got a lot of chalk on it too. So we got a good ways to go yet. A good bit of chalk on both sides. I'm just going to lay the thing down here and do that very same thing again. I got the chalk clear up to almost to the fretboard extension this time. But I'm going to take this bottom lower half off first. And I'm going to flop him over and get the other side then. Like I say, you just want to remove you know, where you see the chalk. You don't want to move anywhere else. Remove anywhere else. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if you ain't seeing that too good, are you? This is one of the reasons I do a lot of this off camera. It just saves so much time, man. Maybe you can see that. I don't know. Hopefully you can. Yeah. Alright, that side's ready to go again. You got to get this other side right here. And it's mostly up near the fretboard side. Well, from the center up toward the fretboard. Not all of it, but that's where most of the chalk is. And there's quite a bit of material removed already. Yes, sir. It's the boogity ball. So how you cats doing, man? How is everyone? I haven't talked to you. Things have slowed down here a little bit at the house. Well, no, they haven't slowed down. The video production, I should say, has slowed down a little bit. I've been, yeah, it's been crazy. My mom is sick. She's got Alzheimer's. In the hospital right now with it. We're gonna have to spend a lot of time down there. Yeah, that stuff's nasty, man. She's 87. It's just a terrible thing to watch. Alright. Anyways, videos are going to be slower for a while until something happens there, you know. Hopefully for the better. Oh, I heard that bite into place that time. Yeah, man. It's getting tighter every time. Check that out. You think it ain't getting tight, you can pick the whole guitar up. Still got this crack though. It's got to go in there a little bit deeper than that. I'm just going to pick it in there like we did. Wobble it around in all directions and then try to lift it straight up as possible. Now we don't have as much chalk, but maybe you can see this, maybe not. Yeah, I think you can. I don't know what's up with the light there, but... And then this side, hopefully, I hope you can see that, man. I'm trying to get it in the best light, but I can't see the camera well enough. So anyways, just doing the same thing all over again. Once your chalk kind of wears out in there after a few fits, or a few test fits rather, and you got to reapply. You got to have the chalk on there fairly heavy too. Now, carbon copy paper or stencil paper, whatever they call that stuff, is very good for this as well. Works very good for it. Let me see if I'm in the camera. I just like the chalk better. I don't know why. I always used it. It always worked well. So I kept using it. Now we're getting loose again, okay? This tells me the very bottom end down here is loose. So I don't need to take any more off of that. I'll bet you the chalk will be up near, most of it near the fretboard. More so than the end of the thing. And it is, exactly. Not a lot, but you can see chalk. Some right there. There's a pretty good bit up here too, if you can see that. And same thing on the other side. A lot of chalk on the inside, on this side, in that area. So, what do? Well, same thing all over again. We just start slowly chipping that away where that chalk made, where it made contact. Don't want to remove very much from the very bottom down there, as you saw. That's was starting to get a little bit looser fit. So we want to concentrate. I'm trying to hold this in a way that you can see a little bit, anyways. And here's where we want to remove the majority of the material. And there's a big chunk there. I hope that wasn't too much. I just cut off. And then we flip it over. And most of the chalk here is near the fretboard, just like I said I figured it would be. It is. So we want to remove that, and that will allow the tenon to go down in the mortise a little bit deeper this time, the next time rather. And I'm not even going to remove that from the very end. I'm just going to go ahead and try it again. Try to keep the thing in the center all the way down so it doesn't rub any chalk onto it before we even fit it in. Yeah, that tightened it up some. I mean, it's a tight fit right now. See, check that out, man. You can pick the entire... This is a heavy guitar now. It's well humidified. I put this soaking wet cloth. I mean, there was actually water in the bottom of this bowl. I put this in there. Put it down in the sound hole. Put this over top of it. Left it for 72 hours. And the cloth is almost dry now. It's just damp like. It's not really wet. Definitely not soaked like it was. And listen to this. It's still dry, but it's not as dry as it was. I can just feel the moisture content in that water. Anyways, check that out, man. Pick the entire guitar up. I'm going to wiggle him a little bit. Wiggle him sideways and then try to pull straight up, straight out. And yes, now we're getting some chalk all the way along the tenon. I don't know if you can see it. We got chalk all the way up that side now, so that means I got to remove a thin layer all the way along. This one's kind of touching in spots. We have chalk here, and a little bit of chalk on the very end. I'm not going to remove that because at the end down here was getting kind of loose. It still is a little bit loose. So I'll just lay it down here and start chiseling away again at it. That's what we're doing at the house that don't never freaking sleep. So that's what's been going on, folks. Just been slowly fitting the dovetail joint. And I mean, oh, so slowly. I'll show you that little crack I was talking about. Every time you do this, every time you shave that joint, this little crack here, we're getting fairly close there now. It gets a little bit tighter. This crack between the fretboard extension and top I'm talking about. You can see it goes all the way down. There you go. Good shot of it. And every time I do this, it gets smaller. You know, we want to get that to go all the way down in there and fit like this to be able to pick the guitar up with, with no glue. It's fairly tight, but it's not nearly tight enough yet, so I keep on doing this. I'm quitting for tonight. Been down to the hospital all day today. I've been down to the hospital all day every day for the last week or more. Unless you're a patron of mine and follow me on Patreon, you see my videos about a week after I've actually did them. So when you see this video, this was a week ago when you see it on YouTube. But yeah, videos may be a little bit slower for a while. Like I say, my mom is 87 And that Alzheimer's, dementia shit, whatever it is, I don't know if they're the same thing or not, but they both have a lot of the same symptoms. They show the same symptoms, a lot of the same. But so yeah, I hadn't made a video for almost a week. I thought, man, I got to get home tonight. I've got to make a video. I've got to do something. Or you guys are going to forget me. But you know, it might be a little bit slow, but hang with me and just bear with me, if you will. And we'll get caught up. We'll get things rolling again. I don't know about producing videos every 2 days. I've been trying to do that. I was trying to do it for a while. Good heavens, man, that's kind of hard to do. Free videos or not. Every 2 days, one video. Yeah, that sounds right. My head's gone, man. Burned out. Toast. Woo! And I mean toast from many things. Tiresome right now. I'm rambling, man. Cheers. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps someone who goes to set a dovetail neck. Next time we come back, hopefully this will fit. Hopefully, if I get time to work on it. And I'll get everything's backed up, man. I got a Gibson Les Paul laying over here. That's nice. You won't want to miss that. And when I can get to the thing, hoping someone will cancel out, I'm going to stick that guitar in the cancellation spot. Anyways, I'm rambling again. Cheers. Thanks for watching. See you soon. And thanks for your support, for coming here and everything, baby. Woo! The boogity bop. Don't have no cue ball. Can't give you a fix. Earl was here. I don't see him now, but he'll be back, I'm sure. Cheers. See you soon. Very soon. Very much soon.